I look like I'm on my way to my ballet dancer recital with this bun. If I was Rihanna, you would call it high fashion. So please, nobody make fun of me, okay? Leave me alone. Hey, Corillo, I'm Nemesis. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. What was that for? Whatever. Alright, before we get started, you know the drill. Let's talk about the song of the week. I've been listening to so much good shit, both old and new, that I'm gonna kick myself in the future if I don't mention this song on my channel because it deserves everything. And I'm talking about Have Mercy by Miss Chloe. Remember a few videos back when I mentioned Chloe and Haley and I mentioned that we don't deserve them? Still there. We don't deserve that woman. We don't deserve her. But Beyonce gave her to us. So we need to appreciate every single second we have of her existence. Period. That's all I'm gonna say. Also go watch the video if you want to have a heart attack. That's all. Okay, let's carry on. Alright, so by the title of today's video, you know what we're gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about my top 5 deep hiding creams for wavy / curly hair. This is all based on my opinion and how these creams have reacted to my specific hair type. If you are new to this channel, I have type 2A all the way to 3A waves and curls in my hair. I have medium density, medium thickness, low porosity, medium length hair. I think that's all the descriptors I could find for my hair. So if that kind of sounds similar to your hair type, to your hair situation, please keep on watching because these 5 creams have done it for me, okay? My #1 requirement, or like the bare minimum, the one thing that all of these defining creams have in common and the one thing that I always look for in a defining cream is grip. I need a cream that's gonna give me grip, that's gonna give me hold, that's actually going to help with definition. I don't like defining creams that are too liquidy or too milky because they don't really do anything for my hair other than just add a bit of moisture and I guess some frizz control. Also, in all the clips that I'm gonna show you of me using each defining cream and showing you the results, I used the same styling product along with the creams, and it is this one right here. This is the Reese's Curls Light Hold Gel. The reason why I chose a light hold gel is because I wanted you guys to see the potential of the defining creams. I didn't want to use a very strong hold gel because then most of the work was going to be done by the gel instead of the defining creams. I wanted to highlight more of what the defining cream can do alone or with very little help, which is a light hold gel. Without further ado, let's start with this list, shall we? I will be mentioning them from most favorite to least favorite, but these are still my top 5. Like, I love them all. They are the best that I've ever tried. But still, you know, like I want to rank them because reasons. So, coming in at #1, if y'all have been watching me for a little while, this is gonna be funny to you. Coming in at #1 is the Curlsmith Hold Me Softly Style Balm. Now, the reason why I think some of y'all might find this hilarious is because I roasted the shit out of the corresponding gel to this cream. It's absolute garbage. It's so fucking bad. But I was still curious about the cream because I feel like every fucking curly YouTuber has used this cream and they all rave about it. So I was like, you know what? Let me just buy the travel size version of this and try it out, and she did not lead me astray. Now, as the name suggests, this is a styling balm. It's a bit thicker or like stickier, I guess, than most defining creams out there, and I think that's why I like her the most out of this whole bunch because she provides that grip that I was talking about earlier. She almost feels like a cream and a custard put together. I don't know how to describe it. Like, when I use this cream, I barely have to use that much gel to lock everything in or to make sure that I get the most definition possible. I am surprised that this works so well for me considering the amount of different oils in this damn formula. The only bad thing is that she is a little bit pricey, but a little bit does go a long way with this one. This is the travel size. I have used her several wash days and I still have product left in here, so I mean, it's kind of worth it. All right, coming in at #2, we have a classic in this channel, ladies and gents. If you are new to this channel, let me introduce you to the OG. Even though she's coming in at number 2, she will never not be in my collection. And I'm talking about her. This is the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Defining Cream. I have run out of things to say about this fucking defining cream. That's how much I've spoken about her in my channel. This baby right here provides everything that I've been speaking about. She provides definition, she provides grip, she provides moisture, she provides frizz control, and she does not weigh my hair down no matter how much I use of this cream. In my opinion, this is the best defining cream you will find at the drugstore. Now, the only thing I think you need to be a little bit careful of when it comes to this cream is that since it is made with rice curl complex, which is a blend of rice, keratin, amino acids, and enzymes, it does have protein in it, which is a great thing. But just beware that if you are going through a bit of a protein overload, maybe don't use this cream. But for me, I mean, this is perfect because let's say that I have a moisture heavy wash day. I know that with a little bit of protein that this has, I might be able to balance out my curls and my waves and whatnot. So it strengthens my hair while I'm using it and while it's making my curls and my waves look as defined and shiny and bouncy as possible. She's a beauty, she's a gem, and I think this is one of the most affordable ones that I'm gonna be mentioning in this whole entire video. So I mean, listen, if I haven't convinced you before, this is my last attempt at convincing you of trying this fucking cream. So I'm gonna say, all right, now coming in at number 3. This is also a bit of a controversial one if you have been watching my videos, because I have spoken about this brand before, not very positively, but it's because of other products that didn't work for me. This one is good, I promise. It's this one. This is the Reese's Curls Defining Cream. This one got it right. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. She used very similar ingredients to those other 2 products, but it still manages to not weigh my hair down. It does add definition, and it does add a lot of moisture, which is great for keeping frizz at bay. I feel like this is the perfect defining cream if you are going through a bit of a protein overload, if you need to reinforce moisture in your routine, if you need that boost. This is the perfect defining cream, because this is as if they mixed a defining cream with a leave-in conditioner. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. When I use this, sometimes I don't even use a leave-in conditioner prior to using this because it is so incredibly moisturizing, but it's not too liquidy or too milky that I know it's just going to leave my waves looking limp or not bouncy enough. So if you are more on the drier hair spectrum, you would love this defining cream. This one is also heavily scented, so if you are sensitive to fragrances, maybe don't use it. I don't know, just letting you know, friend. But she is good. So okay, now coming in at number 4, we got a cream that I don't think I've ever mentioned in my channel. This one here. This is the Briogeo Curl Charisma Rice Amino Avocado Leave-In Defining Creme. This and this, very similar. Let me tell you why. This one is so moisturizing as well, even though she has protein. So I don't know how it feels so moisturizing, bro. When it comes to the texture and the results that I get from this one, it also feels very much like a defining cream mixed in with a leave-in conditioner. The reasons why I love this cream are basically the same reasons why I love this one as well. It's very shine boosting, it's very moisturizing, it definitely controls frizz, and a good plus that is very similar to what I said about the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Defining Cream is that since this has quite a lot of protein in it, I feel comfortable using it along with other moisturizing products, because I know that with the amount of protein in it is going to balance out my wash days, so I won't end up with way too much moisture on my hair up to the point where it just looks floofy and not well defined. Now I'm gonna be super honest, this is not cheap. So do I think it's completely and absolutely worth it? Like you need to go run and get this? No. The main reason why it is on my top 5 is because it is one of the best defining creams that I have tried, but you will get very similar results with either one of these 2. But if you already love Briogeo as a brand, if you want to splurge, if you want to treat yourself, if you are curious about it, it is definitely good. But I'm just keeping it real with you, you know, like all these creams are very similar, but this one in particular I think is very replaceable. All right, and now coming in at number 5, this one is very interesting, and I have not spoken about any products from this brand at all in my channel. This is the first thing that I tried from this brand, and I'm talking about this. This is the Cake Beauty, the Curl Friend. Oh my god, I just got that. The Curl Friend, like the girlfriend, the Curl Friend. I just got that. Bye. Anyways, this is a very interesting product. It's not your usual defining cream. You can see in the texture that it is a cream and it looks like a cream, but when you're applying it to your hair, it feels like a jelly. I don't know why. It made it into my top 5, so it is definitely good at what it does, and it does what it's meant to do. It is defining, it is frizz fighting, and it is glossy. I think that's the thing, I think that's what it gives it, that like jelly type of feeling, because it leaves your hair looking very glossy and shiny. I don't know if this might have maybe some silicones in it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do my research. If I find that it does have silicones, I'll put it here on the screen, which is not a total deal breaker for me, because I don't mind using silicones every once in a while. They are good for making your hair look shiny and frizz free and all the good things. You just gotta make sure to clarify when you do wash your hair. And it is a very affordable find. Like, it is another drugstore hidden gem. Now, same warning, the fragrance of this, it can be a bit overbearing. She smells like a bakery. It makes sense because the name of the brand is Cake Beauty. Anyways, yeah, I like her, but I had to specify that she is interesting because she is very different from all the other defining creams that I mentioned. And now that I just noticed, she's the only defining cream that is not made in the USA. This one is from Canada. Canada, what did you put in this? Why does it feel so different? What's going on? Isn't the Canada water? So yeah, interesting, cool little gem at the drugstore. Okay, and that's it. I know creams is a wishy-washy subject in the wavy hair community because there's so many creams that waves down that I feel like most wavy girls are scared of trying creams or scared of overdoing it with creams. So I hope this helps. If you are in the market looking for a good defining cream, these have never let me down, and I gave you a good range of prices. So yeah, I really hope this helps. Thank you so much for making it till the end of this video. I love you, I appreciate you. Your girl is trying to make it to 10K by the end of this year, so I would really appreciate your help sharing this video with all of your wavies in your life. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. Tell me your recommendations. Tell me some of your like top 5 defining creams, your ride or dies, the ones that have never let you down, because I'm always down to try new ones. If you want, you can also follow me on my social medias on Instagram at nemesismarie06, and maybe on TikTok at nemesismarie6, even though I'm not posting there as of lately. But if you want to go make fun of the shit that I used to say before. And most importantly, have a great rest of your day, okay? Bye!